The thing about Dave is the most underrated, behind the scenes, best athlete, everything else that Nelsonville-York's had.
But he got along with everybody. He was a good person.
I played with him for 4 years. I grew up with him, and I know him. He and we lived together for 3 years in college, and there's not a better athlete than Dave as a quarterback. If Dave was playing in the game today, he would be, a 2,000-yard passer and a 1,000-yard rusher. But I mean, Dave was 6'3", 200 pounds. Besides being a great person, I think he was like 7th in the class academically. I mean, he graduated with like a 3.8 GPA. He was the guy that pushed me to make sure that I went to college, and then not only went there, but stayed. He was a leader in the classroom, and I think that was something that you look back and you see it. It's much more prominent now, I think, than we saw than at the time.
Really agile running, and Dave had a good eye. He was good. He could actually, he could run the ball, or throw the ball. They always tease him about being, left-handed. He could kind of pick the defense and knows what was going on.
Well, Dave was a cerebral guy on the team. He held himself with class. The emotional, crazy leader of the team was Kim Ross. So he was the driving force. As an athlete, he was a leader on the football team, obviously in the fall, and then he would, throw the football down and start shooting basketball, and he was one of the best basketball players in the conference. When spring came, he was a first baseman and left-handed pitcher, and then ran the hurdles and did a couple things in track. So, he was just an all-around good, very good athlete. I think the biggest legacy that Dave left is all the people who played with him that acknowledge the fact that he was probably the most well-rounded, best athlete, and obviously the smartest of all of us.
I think mostly just being a team player, getting along with all the players. I like to say everybody, like Dave, knew Dave. Like I say, he didn't pick and choose. Everybody was involved. And everybody knew he's on the same page with everybody, and it's just one of those things that worked out well for us. Just congratulations. Probably been a long time deserving.
Dave was awesome. He still is. He's a great person. Dave is very, 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 very deserving of being in the Hall of Fame.